so many parties. Wow, you can't see that.
President on top of the entertainer. It's cool.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry. Somebody else have it, I guess.
That's pretty cool, man.
Welcome back to South Georgia Home. I don't know when you're going to be seeing this. Hopefully before Christmas. I'm not sure. We went to one estate sale. Wasn't that great? You know, and not every estate sale can be as wonderful as the last one I showed you. And 2 thrift stores. 2, yeah. Anyway, Jason was with me. We were together, but he was like, I got to get your present. So I was like, drop me off at American Thrift. You go do what you got to do, and then you come back and get me. And that's what he did. I'm through with him. I'd already got his. I'm done with just about everybody except my father, Jason's grandparents, the oldest people in the family, and Jason's brother's girlfriend. We have to buy something for her. That's what I have left, and I have no idea what to get any of them. I hate that. I wish people would just tell you what they want. You know, my mother used to drive me crazy. She said, Mom, what do you want for Christmas? I just want your love. Well, I can't put that in a box, honey, and wrap it and put it on the tree. If you just tell me, it takes a whole lot off. I can just go buy it, wrap it, you know. And I know she was being truthful, but still, you know, someone comes up to you and asks you and your family, what do you want? Just tell them. You would save them a whole lot of time and headache. Just tell them something, you know, a box of cherries. I don't care. Anyway, not an exciting estate sale, and for what I paid, didn't get much. Jason got his mother another Vera Bradley purse. It's a bright pink, solid colored pink purse, and it had a wallet inside of it that had never even been used. So he sent that to his mother, sent a picture of it, and she's like, yep, put it in the cart. So he took that today, so I don't have it with me, but we do have a couple of pictures, and we'll put that in here. So the rest of that estate sale is going to be, and this woman collected swans. Swans all over that house. Bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, living, everywhere. I am not a swan collector. There was people collecting or getting a lot of that stuff. I was not into the swans. What I saw in the pictures was like artwork, and I thought if it's in decent price, I'll try to get it. So, but I did get 2 swans. This one will be for sale in the booth. I thought it was just cute. I don't remember. I think it was on the bedside table, and you can see the flowery pattern in there. Great for soap if you want to make it a soap holder, or if you want to just put it there for your jewelry next to the bed. I think it's just cute. Someone may like that. So we got that. The only other swan I got, and it's marked on the bottom, I just can't tell what it is. Made in somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I may want to keep this one for a while. I just thought it reminded me and Jason, you know, love birds. So I bought this one. It was in the bathroom, I think, by the tub. But I like the way it feels. It's kind of like a rough pottery. It isn't porcelain or anything like that. It does have a nice glaze on it, but it just has that pottery feel to it. And you can see on the bottom where I say it's marked, but I can't understand what that marking is. So anyway, I'll probably keep this one for a while before, even if I consider getting rid of it. This I thought was just a cool book. I want to say they charged me $2 for it. Sears, Roebuck and Company Incorporated. I don't know when this was printed. 1970. But I'm guessing it's supposed to represent a fall of 1900. That's what it says right here, fall of 1900. So, oh, sorry, didn't mean to show you those. Imagine finding that in the catalog of Sears and Roebuck now. Look at the dresses. I just thought it was cool to look through. That's why I picked it up. And $2 is not that much. I did get this, and this will probably be for sale. I don't know if it's silver. Hold on. Yeah, it is sterling. Wow. I believe that's what it says there on the bottom is sterling silver. But it's just silver on the bottom and just a glass vase. I just think these are kind of cool to put a couple of long stem flowers in. So I like that look. I have a couple myself that don't have the silver base, but I think it's cool. So that will be for sale. Now the artwork, and I don't know why. One was actually a little more expensive than the other one. And I don't know why. This one was about $2 more than this one. And you can see this one's a little bit bigger. So if we can find a profit in it, it probably will go to the booth. Yeah, I mean, I like the picture, but I don't know if I could style a white frame. That one I'm not as fond of. But then this, you probably saw this in the video. Don't know who the guy is, kind of a cutie pie. It doesn't have a kickstand. I did notice that when I got home. It's an older black and white picture, but this is metal. It's very, very thin metal, but it is metal. It's not plastic. So if you can get a glimpse of that, you could probably make this back into a picture frame. I mean, it's a picture frame, but you could probably find yourself an 8x10 glass and a new back and make this into a, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I might have to keep this. And then the other picture is a little bit bigger than those two. I like this one as well. You can see the size of it. And it does have a sticker styled by Fleck Brothers. So, you can see that. Just prints. I mean, none of these are oil paintings. Let's see. Jason got that thing for his mother. I don't think he got anything else. This was the last thing that I found in the garage. It was hanging. They had moved it there in the garage, had screwed it in, and I'm like, I saw a price. I said, do you have anything to take it down? He said, sure. The same thing I put it up with. So I don't know where I want to put this. I don't want to put it out in full sun because I don't want it to bleach. And I don't think that it's going to be good for water. I don't think this is waterproof at all. But I thought it was cool. And this is how you hang it up. This is what goes on the wood or whatever you have. It's just made, and it's probably a Hobby Lobby piece or something like that, but it was made to look. This is a metal tip. It was like a chair leg, and it's just a piece of wood. And it does have a barcode on the back of the wood, so I don't know. And then the cardinal. Which, you know what they always say about cardinals. You know, when you lose someone, you can become very fanciful about things, and they always say cardinals are, you know, your loved ones visiting you. So that'll find somewhere here. Now, that was the only things that I got at that estate sale. Like I said, she was a big Swan collector. I am not. There's a house phone. We're not going to answer it. Most of the house phone stuff, I don't know about you, but good Lord, Jason gets calls regularly from spam something, or somebody wanting us to do a, was that a timeshare? But anyway, we'll ignore that. Now, I did go to 2 thrift stores, and I was struggling to remember what else I had bought at one of these thrift stores, and it was towels. We have a Dotson who's almost 20 years old, and he's blind, deaf, and I do swear he's got doggy senile. I stopped buying beds for him because he would pee in them. So I buy, chickens are running. So I buy towels. I buy old thrift store towels for a couple of dollars a piece and put that down. Eventually he'll wind up peeing on those. And instead of trying to wash them, I've just gotten to where I just chunk them. So I bought about 3 of those, and I bought these. And I thought, come Valentine's, we'll probably put these in the booth. And I don't think these are really, really old. I think somebody just got creative with some yarn and recreated probably an older scene. But there's 2 of them. Those will probably come out around Valentine's for the booth. And I saw this, and it was kind of nostalgic. And I thought maybe somebody might want a pot holder. And you can see, I mean, it's like a 60s, 70s theme. But look at this on the back. That heat resistant. Yeah, I'm sure this is stuff they put on the spaceship, right? I would be very nervous taking a hot pan out of the stove because it is thin. It's really, really thin. So, but I thought, you know, and it's in great shape. It doesn't look faded or stained. I don't know where someone had this, but got that. So strange the things that I think about putting in the booth. So that was one thrift store with the 3 towels and those. The other thrift store, American Thrift, did not disappoint. Jason had to do a little bit of shopping for me. So he dropped me off at American Thrift, and he went over, because it's right next to the mall. So he went into the mall and bought something for me. And I stayed at American Thrift until he got there. There was a couple of pair of pants, 2 pair of pants that I found for him, because he was texting me from the parking lot. Just let me know when you're ready to go. I was like, come on in and look at these pants. So he did. And he got 2 pair of pants. And he also picked this up. And I don't know how much. I haven't seen a price tag on this. I don't know if it's something they gave him or gave away. I don't know. American Thrift gives away Bibles. But this is the ESV Bible for Life. And it's still in its plastic. But you can see here the cross. It's like a Celtic cross or something like that on there. Maybe you can see it. Anyway, he picked that out. Oops, sorry. I have been finding a lot of these there at that store. I don't know why. I've gotten a couple of them already from there. I got the one that's back here. That came from American Thrift for like $5. It's flocked. I got another small one. I think it's over there on the coffee table. And I had 1 or 2 more of the small ones, but like this year I'm cleaning up at American Thrift with these things. It's in a little black little black thing, and it is weighted, but it's just a little, and it's bendable. You can make it look however you want it to look. Little tree, and it was $3. I still have the price tag on it, $3. This one is kind of cute. I don't know where it would have come from. Still $3, just like the other one. I was trying to get the price tag off to see if there was a store. Good old thrift stores, buddy. And you'll see what I'm laughing at in a minute. I'm taking off the thrift store price was $2.99. It still has the original price tag on the bottom of this. Is that Bee and Willow Craft something? I don't know who that is or what they sell. But you can see the original price on the bottom was $3.99. So it lost $1 in value. But it does have this cute little green velvet bow. Velveteen or velvet, however you want to call it. And then little cedar or juniper stems in it. So I thought it was cute. Let's see. It's getting a little sparkly everywhere. I did get a coffee cup. D-handled. I thought this might have been... I don't think it is, though. I don't think this is milk glass. It's a little too yellow for that. What is it? They call it clam broth. But you can look at the old... That's a kind of an older stamp. It is Fire King, but it says ovenware and then Fire King. So I'm going to have to look that up to see how old it is. But I want to say that's more of a clam broth. It's not pure white milk glass. So pick that up for resale in the booth. I got this. I'm going to see if I can clean it out because it's a little dirty on the inside. This is a pink. I don't know if this is depression glass. I don't know how old this might be. It does have a little bit of scratching here on the base where it's been used. I guess you can tell sometimes when people use something, they scratch it across the table or something. There's a little wear marks on it. It does have a little bit of that. But it is a pretty pink swirl vase. So I thought that might be nice, and Valentine's, closer to Valentine's and spring for next year. And then the little lady brought her, they had these big, huge stacks of shelving that they move out. They don't use carts. They have shelving that they actually move around with these big boxes on it, and they take things out and put it on the shelf for sale. And I kept looking around it. It was like, you know, da-da, da-da, you know, whatever Jaws theme song was. I felt like a shark. And I told the lady, I said, I feel like a shark. She said, oh, you're fine. I said, you mind if I take anything out? She said, help yourself. So I found this. I saw her putting this out. And as soon as she put it down, I reached out and grabbed it. It is Pyrex. It is escaping me now what the pattern is. I do believe that I have some lids that will fit it. So Pyrex. It is dirty, as you can see here. It's a lot of cooked on grease. But thankfully, it is not dishwasher damaged. I can put some oven cleaner on all that, and it'll come right off. So if I've got a lid, we'll put that in the booth. I found this. I do like older pillows, needlepoint pillows, that kind of thing. But I love the colors on this little pillow. It's just a little lumbar pillow with that around the sides. I love the colors. This is straight up and down, and then you have kind of like a herringbone pattern on the other side. So I thought it'll go good with a couple of the other pillows that I have. So, and then a couple more things. If I can reach over and grab them. I don't want to knock anything off. You put all this up. Because one of those things is super heavy. Now this, another thing that I got out of the Christmas aisle, I think I paid $2.99 for this. Still had the sticker on it, but I had to cut it off to stretch it all out. And this is a good 10-foot, maybe 12-foot piece of greenery. It's not pre-lit, so it's perfect for what I wanted to do. I wanted to put it around my door at work. And I don't have anywhere to light. I don't have anywhere to plug in any lights. So it's gonna fall on the floor. So it's perfect for that. Now the last piece, I'm probably gonna put here in the center of the table. I have a wooden tray there now, but this one is heavy. It is, I took it in there and put it on my scale as best I could because it is huge. It's almost 8 pounds. I think 7 pounds, 12 ounces, something like that. I keep knocking over this. Let's see here. Oh, crap. Oh. It is a huge, huge platter. That was one of the things that was on the lady's cart that I kept circling to look at. It is huge. But I am going to use it this year. Maybe after that, get rid of it. Put it in the booth or something. But it is almost 8 pounds of this. And I'm not going to say it's silver plated or anything like that fancy. I don't see anything written on the back to tell you. Wait a minute. Something written up here. Pool, Old English EPC 5000. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, let me get my little ginger ale out of the way there. You can see a little bit of etching right there at the top. But I thought, yeah, I need a new platter to go here. And we'll see how long it lasts here. But I have really been meaning, I have to do this, and then I have to get everything cleaned up and put up because of all the presents that I bought, that I haven't wrapped anything. I am so far behind with that. So I got to get everything off the table because the dining room table is where I wrap gift presents or presents. I don't get in the floor anymore. I'm too old, too out of shape, too fat, too arthritic to get myself on the floor, especially while I'm here by myself, because I don't know that I could get up. And there's nobody here to help. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Anyway, so thank you for watching us here at South Georgia Home. I hope you're having a great holiday. I hope you're healthy and happy and warm in your home with your family or your friends or with your own peace of mind. Thank you for watching us, and thank you for all the support throughout this year. And we hope to see you again in the new year. So, bye.